Born on the 22nd of July 1871 in Hadley, John Willoughby Meares studied for a Master's in Science at Winchester College, after which he took up electrical engineering. He began his training at Crompton and Co as a premium pupil, starting at a branch of the firm at Llanelly in South Wales, where storage batteries were manufactured. Upon leaving Wales in early 1891, he went to the arc works at Chelmsford, Crompton's main factory. The process of having real physical training was everything to young engineers back then, and this was learnt either as an apprentice or as a premium pupil. Whilst at Crompton's main factory, Meares made his 3/4-inch refracting telescope. He made the patterns, cast and machined them in the shops. The Hove Electric Lighting Company was one of Crompton's subsidiaries, and after leaving the works, he was sent there as an assistant engineer in 1894, where one of his duties was to test new electrical installations before connection. His next posting was Oldbury, near Birmingham, at Oldbury and Wilson, where new machinery was being built. Some of those machines, however, would not work as intended, so Meares was sent down from the works with a fitter and instructions to work on fixing the machines until they were in order and accepted, or to find out what was wrong with them. Crompton and Co were asked to select an engineer to put up a hydroelectric installation in Darjeeling. This was to be the first of its kind in India, and also the first public electrical supply system of any sort there, a task which Meares took up in 1896. Soon after arriving in Calcutta, Meares was sent off to Darjeeling to go over the grounds and draw up indents for what he required to construct there. After a fortnight, he returned to Calcutta and spent most of his time working in the office and visiting places where contracts were being fulfilled. Meares found himself in the sole charge of the construction of a pioneer installation, despite having no prior experience with water power. He had to build a reservoir of 40,000 cubic feet capacity for 1/5 of the estimated cost, as well as having staff who lacked experience. Additionally, Meares had to deal with the local snakes and with disease. Shortly after his arrival, plague broke out. One of his menial staff contracted leprosy, and one of his colleagues died of smallpox, leaving Meares in charge of the Hydroelectric Survey of India. The environment was also severe. During construction, there was an earthquake, but despite this, the job was finished before the end of 1896, less than a year after work began. Meares made a great name and aspirational legacy for himself, and his thoughts and ideas can still be read about to this day in his various published pieces. Having worked on such remarkable projects and providing engineering innovation, Meares had a tremendous impact on the electrical engineering industry, much of which would not have been possible without him.